everyone. My name is Alekhya, Assistant Professor in Cybersecurity Department. Today we are going to discuss about attacks on mobiles or cell phones. So what mobiles are came from? So mobiles like olden days we are having only uh, is less quantity. There is a less usage of mobiles in olden days. But nowadays it's like everyone is having like it is used by older persons, younger generations, everyone is using mobiles. So usage of mobiles, being increased by the usage of mobile, the attacks on mobiles through networks are also increased. So let us discuss the attacks on mobiles or cell phones. So let us discuss the attacks on mobiles and cell phones. So today we are going to discuss the contents about mobile phone theft, mobile viruses. What are the viruses that are attacking on mobile? Phishing, smishing, and hacking through Bluetooth. So these are the contents today we are going to discuss. So first, mobile phone theft. So theft of mobile phones has risen dramatically over the past few years. So from the past few years, where the uses of mobiles are increased. Then according to that, the mobile thefts are also increasing. So as in India, we have huge population, the transport of people are also high. So here, it may be the mobile phone thefts are mainly in transport. So mobile thefts are done mainly in the transport itself. Okay. So because of this increase of thefts, many insurance companies, they also stopped offering mobile theft insurance. So many companies, they are also stopped using mobile theft insurance. So they are stopping the giving insurance to mobile thefts due to large number of false claims. There is so many mobile thefts, like so many thefts. Because of that, they stopped the mobile theft insurance. So loss of mobile. So what is if we lost any mobile, if we lost our mobile, what is our loss? What is our loss? It may be contact list or personal identification. Personal identifiable information is like if we save our names, our phone numbers, like that, it will be. So like that, that may be lost in personal identifiable information. So if we want to save our mobile phone, what are the tips you need? So what are the tips? What are the things you have to be noted? So what are the things, if we have a mobile phone, what are the things we have to save? Like phone number, we have to save our phone number, and phone number, make and model. So what is the when did it made, and what is that model? And its addresses, like it's something appearance, like a color, and IMEI code. IMEI code is nothing but International Mobile Equipment Identity. So it will be in every mobile. Okay. So these are the things we have to be noted when we purchase any mobile phone. First, these are the things we have to make a note of these things, so that if we lost our mobile phone, these are the things easy to complain to any authorities or in any police stations, like that. These are the things we have to take these are the things we have to make a note, like phone number, when did it done, when the model came, and what is the color, and IMEI number. IMEI number is nothing but International Mobile Equipment Identity. So it will be inserted in, it is like a small software inserted in every mobile. Okay. And what are mobile viruses? So what are mobile viruses? So virus is a small software that is inserted, that is like it may be coming from it will come from Bluetooth or MMS. Okay, it is like a small software that will be injected into the mobile phones. We have seen the computer viruses, so small virus that is coming from through internet, but in this it is coming from either Bluetooth or MMS. Bluetooth or MMS. Mobile viruses get spread through two dominant communication protocols. So the two dominant communication protocols are Bluetooth and MMS. Bluetooth and MMS. Based from these two dominant communication protocols only, we get our mobiles infected by viruses. And Bluetooth viruses can easily spread within a distance of 10 to 13 meters. So it is very easy to connect to the Bluetooth, which is near like the distance of 10 to 30 meters through Bluetooth activated phones. So the phone which is activated through Bluetooth, is nothing but Bluetooth activated. So if any phone that is activated through Bluetooth, then it can be easy. That can be easy to spread the virus. It can be easy to spread virus through the distance of 10 to 30 meters. It is easy. Okay, and coming to the MMS virus. So MMS virus is like it can send a copy of itself. So if any MMS send a virus through the if any MMS virus can send a copy of itself to all mobile users. So it can send all mobile users. If any phone that is affected by MMS virus, so it will send the copy of itself, like it will send the contact list in the phone. So phone's address book. So what is the phone's address book? The contact list, the mobile's contact list, the numbers what the contacts have. So it will spread to each and every number. So MMS virus can send a copy of itself to all mobile users. So the mobile users in the contact list whose numbers are available in the infected mobile phone's address. So mobile viruses. So MMS virus is more effective, give great loss rather than Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is like it's just connected to only one Bluetooth activated phones, one or two like that. So MMS means it will completely destroy. It will completely send the virus it will completely send the virus where the mobile phones users of that infected mobile phone's mobile phone. And next one, how to protect from mobile malware attacks. So it's like, so these are some tips to protect mobile phone from malware attacks. First, download or accept programs and the content only from a trusted source. So we have to download and accept the programs. So if we download anything, it will ask for like accept or delay. So if we want to accept any program, if we want to accept any policy in the application what we are downloading, so we have to download it if it is from a trusted source only. Okay, if it is from a trusted source only. And if your mobile is equipped with Bluetooth, for example, if your mobile is equipped with one Bluetooth, and it should be turned off every time. It should be turned off or set it to non-discoverable mode. So it should not appear to another person. Like that, it should be every time we have to see. It should be in non-discoverable mode, and when it is not in use or not in required to use. So if we don't want to use the Bluetooth at for some time, so we have to turn it off. We have to turn it off. And if a Bluetooth is equipped with beam IR, IR is nothing but infrared. It is a new technology that in our phone itself we are having this IR. So if you want to operate the ACs, if you want to switch on our lights, or if you if you want to control the temperature of fridge, ACs, or so everything that can be controlled by this IR. So it can be installed in our mobile phones. So nowadays it is coming like a new technology where the mobile is equipped with beam, that is IR. Okay. So we have Android IRs. In our Android mobiles we are having these IRs. Okay. It will allow it to receive incoming beams only from the trusted source. So it is like they'll only receive the incoming beams. They will only receive the incoming beams only from the trusted source. So we can protect by using this. We can protect from mobile malware attacks. And download and install antivirus software. So downloading and installing antivirus software, that should be updated version only. That should be in updated version, the antivirus software for mobile devices. So if we want to protect our mobile phone from the malware attacks, we have to first download and install antivirus software. It will not completely save our mobile phone. So it might defeat against the malware attacks. The malware attacks of the mobile phones. Okay. So these are some tips to protect our mobile phone from malware attacks. And phishing is it is related to phishing. Phishing is phishing related to mobile phones and phishing. It is nothing but mobiles plus phishing. Mobiles plus phishing. So phishing is nothing but it's like phishing is in before classes we have seen phishing is controlling the stealing the sensitive data in our database. The attacker tries to the attacker tries to steal our access, unauthorized authentication. Unauthorized access. So unauthorized access in mobiles is nothing but phishing. Phishing is phishing related to mobile phones and phishing. Okay. Mobile phishing is phishing. Phishing means it is related to the computer, and phishing is related to mobiles. Okay. The combination of these two is nothing. Mobile and phishing is nothing but phishing, and it is related to mobile phone and phishing also. Okay, if we use your mobile phone for purchasing, so if you want to use any goods or services through mobile phones, and for banking, you could be more vulnerable to a phishing scam. So it is like giving a chance to the phishing scam. Vulnerable means nothing but the weakness. So it will the security of the mobile phone will get weak. So that it is giving the chance to phishing scam. So if you want to use your mobile phone for purchasing goods or services, and for banking purpose, if you want to buy anything, it could be more vulnerable to a phishing scam. Okay. And here the attacker will try to pretend to be an employee from a bank. So for example, here the attacker will pretend. He'll try to convince that he is an employee from a bank, from a non-bank, or from any other organization, from like any reputed organization, and will claim to a need for your personal details. So if he will try to ask your personal details. So like what is your name, what is your Aadhaar number, what is your phone, like there will be one OTP coming to your mobile phone, or there will be what is your expiry date of your card, what is your CVV number, what is the account number, like that the details will be asked by this attacker. Okay, so the phishing is like the like stealing the sensitive data of our mobile, sensitive data of our financial, sensitive data of our personal details, or bank details, like that by the attacker. He want to steal our data, and he'll try to access our account details. Okay, and next, phishing. Phishing is like phishing is phishing over the telephone system, more often using features facilitated by VoIP to gain access to personal and financial information from the public, or for the purpose of financial reward. So to gain the personal information, he'll try to it's like a phishing. Phishing is like phishing over the telephone system. Okay, more it's like he want to gain access to personal and financial information from the public for the purpose of financial reward. So he wants to gain money. He will collect the personal and financial information from the public. Okay, it may be from the database of any open database, like any medical reception. We have the details of all our patients list, like that. So these are some phishing, and it include ID theft. So if we get all the details, there may be chance of ID theft and purchasing luxury goods and services, and in the name of the other person. So he'll try to if we get the ID theft, if they get the ID, he'll try to purchase the luxury goods and services on the account of the victim. On the account of the victim, he'll try to purchase goods and services, and transferring money or funds. He'll try to transfer money from their account to their own account, and monitoring the victim's bank account. So how will the transactions are going on, how the money is coming to the victim's bank, like that he'll try to monitor everything, the victim's bank accounts. And making applications for loans and credit cards. If we make any application for loans and credit cards, so the attacker will get the money, and the loans have to be done by the loans. The clearance of loans have to be done by the victim. Like that, making applications for loans and credit cards will make a loss of the victim, huge loss to the victim, like that. And where the phishing works through, we'll see. Phishing works through internet email. It like internet email, and mobile text messages. And voicemail. Through voicemail also phishing occurs, and direct phone call. So these are some tools that are used by the attackers, that he will try to gain the information from the victims. So in internet email, he'll send some mail that is coming. The victim thinks that is coming from some unauthorized, some reputed source. Okay, and mobile text messaging means the attacker will try to send the text messages like pretending like that it is from a reputed source, and voicemail that it has to be done like that. So the like voicemails like which is having some content, which is having some content regarding their financial details, and that has to be the victim has to give the reply of their own account details like that. And in direct phone calls he'll try to ask our personal details. Okay, so how to protect from phishing attacks? So okay, how to protect from phishing attacks? So phishing attacks, we have to be more suspicious. So we have to be more clear about unknown calls. If we get any unknown call, first we have to very conscious that we shouldn't give all our details. Okay, be suspicious about all unknown calls, and do not trust caller ID. So in caller ID, the attacker, there is a chance of attacker changing his or her name in caller ID. So do not trust caller ID, as caller ID spoofing is easy. So caller ID spoofing is easy for the attackers. Caller ID spoofing is easy for the attackers. And beware and ask questions in case someone is asking for your personal or financial information. If anyone asking about your personal information, so where do you work, or what is your name, where do you live, what is your personal number, like that. If there are anybody asking about the personal information or financial information, like how many accounts you have, what is the amount you have credited recently, like that, any financial amount, any financial information they are asking, and check for the company legitimate or not. So if the attacker, like if any unknown call came and he is asking the questions about your personal information and financial information, first we have to check their legitimate or not. If the company is appearing or not, if the company is there or not, we have to first check. We have to check for that. And like report incidents, report phishing calls to the nearest cyber police cell with the number and the name that appeared on the caller ID. So if we get any calls like that, we have to first report in cyber police station. We have to report it with the name and the number that is name and the number that is appeared on the caller ID, and what is the incident that happened, we have to be clearly mentioned, and we have to report to the cyber police. And smishing is nothing but SMS, through SMS phishing. Phishing is SMS phishing. So it is like the smishing uses cell phones text messages to deliver lure messages to get the victim to reveal his or her IP address. Okay, it is pretend to be like it is from a person that we know. Smishing is SMS phishing. So there is a message coming from the attacker, and where the cell phone text, it will deliver a lure message. It's a big message to get a victim. So the victim that he will reveal his or her IP address. So like it is one example. See here the attacker tries to send a message with a link. So if you open the link, the IP, the address, the personal info, the address of the access that can be taken by the attacker through this link, like that SMS phishing will occur. So if we get any unknown messages from any persons, and it contains the links like this which you didn't open. Okay, and hacking Bluetooth. Hacking Bluetooth means the nowadays also we are using Bluetooth very much. So we can connect Bluetooth to our mobile phones, and it is connected to our hand-free devices like our uh, PDS, personal digital assistants, or headphones, or we are having speakers connected to the Bluetooth. So everything that we are connecting to Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is a short-range wireless communication service or technology that uses the 2.4 gigahertz frequency range for its transmission or communication. So if you want to communicate with any other devices or any other persons, so it's like a short range wireless communication. So without only 2.4 gigahertz frequency range it will have, and within the short range the communication will be done. Okay, so Bluetooth is a short range wireless communication service or technology that uses only 2.4 gigahertz frequency range. 2.4 gigahertz frequency range for its transformation or communication. Okay, here an attacker installs special software on a laptop. So in a laptop, the attacker he will install a special software so that and then install a Bluetooth antenna. He will install a Bluetooth antenna also, which constantly scans nearly surrounding uh, for active Bluetooth connections. So for the Bluetooth antenna, every time it's like a spyware. We have seen the spyware. So he will try to connect where the Bluetooth devices that are in active, where the Bluetooth devices connected to the mobiles that are in active, he will try to scan every time. So because of that, if there is any Bluetooth that is any Bluetooth activated mobiles, it is easily scans the mobile. So by that, the attacker will try to gather the information, or he'll try to communicate with that mobile that is connected to Bluetooth. Okay, and once the software tool used by the attacker finds and connect to a vulnerable Bluetooth cell phone, if any attacker will find any Bluetooth connected device and connect to a vulnerable Bluetooth enabled cell phone, it can download address books, information, photos, calendars, our SIM card details, make long distance phone calls using hacked devices, phone calls, and much more. So he will try to gather all our information, like our what is our daily life schedule, what is our SMS card details, and what is phones, photos, videos, calendars, our address book information, everything that can be gathered by the attacker by using this Bluetooth what is that Bluetooth antenna. He will install a software on a laptop and then install a Bluetooth antenna which constantly scans. It will constantly scans the nearby surroundings for active Bluetooth connections. So what are the active Bluetooth connections? He will try to scan every time. So if we get anything that is connected, he will try to gather the information like photos, videos, our address book, our contact list book, like that. Our email, he will get our email addresses or SMS card details, and what are the messages we are getting from the bank, like that. Everything that can be taken by the attacker. So these are some specific security issues. So what are the issues in Bluetooth? What are the issues we have by like if we vulnerable at Bluetooth? What are the issues that we will face? Okay, first, bluejacking. Bluejacking is nothing but Bluetooth plus jacking. Jacking means hijack. So hijack. So hijack the mobile through Bluetooth is nothing but bluejacking. So bluejacking is like it's a short form of hijack, and it's an act of taking over something, like sending unsolidated messages over Bluetooth to Bluetooth enabled devices. So Bluetooth and Bluetooth enabled devices, so both are communicating each other, and so there is a chance of getting the sensitive data from our mobile phones through bluejacking. And what is blue snapping? Blue snapping means it's much like it's an unauthorized access. It is not. It will not give. It will not completely take the information. It's like one person using the other person. One person using the mobile of other persons with the access of the second person. Like the blue snapping, the attack will occur. So it is one of the issue. Okay, it like this enables to access. It is like here the attacker will try to modify their calendar, modify their messages, like that. The things will happen in blue snuffing. And what is bluebugging? It allows attackers to remote access. It is like a remote access a user's phone, and its tools have ability to access the phone. Okay, in bluebugging, its tools have access to have the capability of accessing the phone. Okay, bluebugging. And next, car whispering. Car whispering is like nothing but it's like a voice messages that is forcibly sent, or forcibly received. So it is a small device that is installed. It is a small device. It is one of the hacking technique that can be used by the attacker to hand-free devices. Through hand-free devices, it can be done. So it is installed in cars itself. Okay. So what are some tools in Bluetooth means? What are the tools of Bluetooth? So these are the tools for using Bluetooth. In Bluetooth attack, these are the tools. Some of the tools that can be used. Blue scanner, blue sniff, blue bugger, blue driving. So these are the things. So these are some tools. That can be used by the Bluetooth attackers to connect through the Bluetooth and can gather the information. Okay, so these are some things. These are some tools. In Bluetooth scanner, the scanner, any scanner that is connected to Bluetooth and mobile phones, the attacker tries to gather the information through the scanner and through the blue sniff, through the blue bugger, blue driving, everything. These are some tools. Okay. So today what we have discussed about the mobile phone attacks. So in mobile phone attacks, what we have? Mobile theft, mobile viruses, smishing, hacking through Bluetooth. In mobile phone theft, what we have? If we purchase any mobile, we have to first note down some important details like phone number and when the mobile has made and what is the model of that mobile, what is the color and appearance of that mobile, and what is IMEI. What is IMEI number? What is the IMEI number? Is nothing but International Mobile Equipment Identity. So every mobile have this IMEI address. And what are mobile viruses? It is connected to either Bluetooth or MMS. And how we have to protect from mobile malware attacks. What is phishing? what is phishing and what is phishing, how to protect from phishing attacks, and what is phishing. Phishing is like SMS plus phishing, and hacking Bluetooth. How the attackers will try to attack through Bluetooth, and what are the issues in the Bluetooth, and what are the issues that if any mobile that is attacked through Bluetooth, hijacking, blue snurfing, blue bugging, card whispering, and tools like through these tools the attackers will try to attack on that, like a blue scanner, blue sniff, blue burger, blue driving, like that. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.